Viewer discretion is advised.
What is up, y'all? Welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Today we're going to be playing American Truck Simulator once again. And as you guys can see here, starting off a little bit different. This is actually the international truck that we were going to be using for this episode. But a different truck ended up releasing, and I wanted to show this one off like right now because it is a very, very, very cool looking military truck. It is the Oshkosh Defense HEMTT A4, made by Oshkosh, and it is a very nice looking truck indeed. You've probably already seen a bunch of other YouTubers use it, and we're actually going to go ahead and purchase it, set it up, and drive it for ourselves. Let's go ahead and head to the truck dealer, and let's check it out. Alright, so here we are. We got the Oshkosh Defense HEMTT A4. Let us go ahead and customize this configuration. So we only have the one cabin, one chassis, and we can actually add a 1000 horsepower Caterpillar or a GMC 800 16 V71 Valentine tank engine. So let's go ahead and try that one because I've never had a GMC engine before. That's something new. We have an Allison 6-speed and a ZF Traxxon 16+2 gear with the retarder. Not quite familiar with that one either, so let's go ahead and use that because I'm assuming that is what the truck is supposed to be using. Interior, we just got the stock interior. Looks super nice, actually. I do like it a lot. Paint schemes, we can choose from like different paint schemes. I think we'll go ahead and just choose the... I like this one. We'll just go ahead and keep it with the simple. So we do have like different customization options that we can do. Telepass devices, all that fun stuff. We can do the SISL Mega Pack as well. Throw some radiance on that, which is up there. Got like different tires that we can do as well, which is cool. I actually like... I'm going to stick with what we got and just kind of keep it with those, because I'm not quite sure of like the different options that you can do with it. But that's just a telepass device. We can throw a GPS on there. We'll throw a TomTom on there just because. We could put some stuff on the windows here as well if we really wanted to, which I'm not going to. I'm going to try to keep this as like a straight out military truck. Unless we can throw something cool up here. No, not really. And then we could probably put a CB up here. No, maybe. CB radio is what we need. Alright, cool. Oh, and actually, we will be putting something up here as a dash cam. With a GPS as well. It's kind of weird because I got the same GPS in my international truck that we were going to use. So we can kind of keep the GPS there, or we can have it on the dash. And I'll show you guys that here in a second. Let me actually put some stuff here as well, probably like drinks or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and grab me a Pepsi. We'll have my passenger, I don't know, he drinks Coke, so we'll do Coke for him. And then we'll go ahead and put a snack to share, something like that. Maybe we'll do a map. Nah, not really. We'll put a pack of Marlboro Lights between us. How about that? That'll work. Alright, so let's go ahead and confirm this order. Purchase it. We'll actually just put it into one of my random garages here in Yuma. Cool. Let's go ahead and hop in the game and check out the truck. Alright, so here we are currently in San Diego. Let's go ahead and show you guys what the truck sounds like. And I do have to admit, it is a very mean sounding engine, as I stated before. So let's go ahead and start it up and let's check it out. Very unique sounding engine as well, and I'll go ahead and show you guys the revving up here. Oh yeah, very, very nice right there. Alright guys, so here we currently are in the cab. I am not using TrackIR today only because I kind of rearranged my desk setup a little bit and it's not working, so I'm going to try to figure out a place to put it, like on top of the monitors and stuff, the sensor for the most part. Look at the nice interior here. Let's go ahead and pick up our load. We got about 32 miles to get there, and we are going to be picking up car parts for the military, and it's going to be in we're taking it to Los Angeles. So it's going to be a little bit of a short trip, but that's all right. I'm going to go ahead and make my way down there, and then once we get down there, we'll go ahead and couple it up, and we'll go ahead and get out on the open road, and I'll show you guys what the truck is about. Alright, so here we are all hooked up to our trailer of car parts, or we're going to call it vehicle parts for the military, for like their Humvees and stuff like that. That is what we're going to go ahead and call it. Let's go and pull the trailer out just a little bit, test out the trailer brakes and all that fun stuff. So we'll actually go ahead and do that first. Release the parking brake, test out these trailer brakes here. Looks like the trailer brakes are not working on this truck. Interesting. Looks like we don't actually have trailer brakes on this trailer, which is alright, but the flashers do work. It's kind of weird that there's no trailer brakes on it. But we do have a very short run up to Los Angeles today. Very short run. But yeah, looks like there's a nice little Tesla in the works over there. I don't think we're going to be able to make this. Got a Ford Explorer in the shop as well, and then looks like a GMC or a Chevy Silverado, one of the two. Not quite sure. Alright, here we go. We're going to do a morning run here in sunny California. Or sunny San Diego, I should say. It's going to be a very early morning run. I believe it's like 4 o'clock in the morning or something along those lines. 5 o'clock. So it's about 5 in the morning. We're going to be leaving San Diego here on this with this very short trailer. One thing you will notice about this truck is that the speedometer is in kilometers per hour instead of miles per hour. I'm not quite sure if that's how the real life counterpart or the real life model is. And then if you guys look at the blinkers here, the blinker is that little light there on underneath the RPM gauge, which I think is super weird, but it's different. Oh, we're gonna let this guy go. That is a nice little Volvo right there. It's a newer Volvo. Weird looking trailer too. We're just gonna go. Oh nope, we can't. Yeah, we can. I'm just gonna go. This guy will be nice enough to let us go. Appreciate it, buddy. And then we're gonna end up taking a right over here. But yes, I did end up kind of changing out my desk a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Same setup and all. Just kind of move some stuff around to make it more comfortable for myself and stuff like that. But yeah, so we got about... I'm going to leave this up just for speedometer purposes, because I'm not quite sure what the kilometers per hour to MPH is. So we're just kind of going to leave it up for that. But we do have a double GPS in here today. We have one on the dash cam, and then we also have one on the gauge over there. So very nice. Like I mentioned in the shop that there was one on the dash cam, and that is that. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I had to take some business with my computer here. My Reaper was going crazy and stuff, so I do apologize, and I also took a little thumbnail. But yeah, I got about 103 miles to go on this trip. It's going to be a super short trip, and I do apologize for that. Maybe once we get into Los Angeles here, we can maybe do another short run with the trucks. We'll end up doing 2 in 1 basically. So, but yeah, hope you guys are having an awesome Friday. Hope you guys had an awesome week as well. I know we've done a lot of truck driving stuff on the channel the last couple days, because we did have that new truck driver game. And I think nope, we're gonna take this exit to LA here. But we did have that truck driver game, that demo, part of the Steam Festival and stuff. And I know we had that for the last 2 days, and now we have an American Truck Simulator. But the only reason I wanted to kind of get into American Truck Simulator, especially since we had one also a few days ago, is because I really wanted to show off this truck. I ended up seeing the mod for it on atsmods.com, I believe, or one of the 2 modding sites for American Truck Simulator. It's hard to tell the two because they both pretty much have the same mods, and it's pretty much almost the same site. But I ended up finding this, and I'm like, I kind of have to show it off. and stuff like that. So here we are doing that, and of course you idiots are going to be slamming on your brakes like morons. We're just going to get up to like 60 here. 58 will work. 59, we can go ahead and get rid of that now as well. But yeah, so I just kind of had to show it off because it's a different truck for one, and for two, it's really unique looking as well. So I'm like super happy that I kind of threw this in and I'm showcasing it. I know a lot of other YouTubers have done it before me, but it is a very, very, very cool looking truck. Very unique military truck indeed. It's not one of those like common trucks that you'd get on the highways. And I'll give you guys like another look at it here driving with the short trailer. But yeah, it's not really a common truck, and I guess the lights don't work when the engine's on. But it's not really common. It's a very unique and sleek looking truck as well. I do like it. Would love to have one of these, you know, as like if I ever get my CDL. I'd love to have one of those as a truck, but I know that they're only like military trucks, and pretty sure that they probably get scrapped at the end once they're done in their career. I'm not quite sure how like military equipment works. I know police equipment gets auctioned off. I'm assuming same thing with military, but I don't know about like these special trucks or whatever. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I know a lot of you, probably you guys, military guys out there, truck might bring back some memories. Maybe you worked on them, drove them, or around them, all that stuff. And with that being said, I do want to thank all active duty military veterans, anyone who served in the armed forces. I do want to thank you guys for your service, for everything that you've done for this country, protecting the freedoms of the greatest country in the world. So yeah, I do want to give a huge thank you to everyone out there who has served and is serving right now. So yeah, definitely gonna bring some variety to the channel here. Starting this weekend, we got a nice little sunrise as we're coming into Carlsbad. Starting to get light outside. I'm gonna go ahead and get over so we can pass this pickup truck here. Looks like a GMC. Could be a Chevy, I don't know. We got Los Angeles and Bakersfield. See, I might end up doing another short run, like LA to LA or LA back to San Diego. I'm not sure though. We'll see, depending on how well I can back this trailer up. I can barely see that pickup truck in my mirror there. But we do got another trucker carrying a 28-footer container trailer over there as well. I believe I'm kind of violating California law right now by being in the very left-hand lane. I believe I am. I'm not quite sure though. But I'm going to go ahead and take the exit anyway, or change lanes anyway. There we go. So we'll be in the middle lane instead. We're going to pass this trucker here for Costco. Looks like he's going to be getting off over here, so I'm not going to have to worry about him for much longer in that nice International Lone Star. But yeah, more about this Steam Summer Festival. I did do like a community post about it, and I also posted on Twitter and Discord. But it's actually a super cool event Steam's got going on until Monday, about 10 a.m. Central Daylight Time. And it's basically like a way for indie developers, it's more like indie games, to kind of show off that games that they have currently in development. And they kind of like do live streams of it, talk about the development, talk about the game, like release and all that fun stuff. And it's kind of a cool way for them to interact with the fans and for people to kind of like check out new games and stuff. So we got road work ahead. Here's that Jake brake. That thing sounds nice. Try it from the outside view here. Oh, we can't really do that, but yeah, we got about 55, so we kind of slow down a little bit too much, seems like. But I mean, regular interstate speed and 55, it ain't nothing for us, so. There we go. Kind of get back up to speed now. Cool. Looks like we're actually getting off over here, so check our mirror there. Doesn't look like anyone, so we're good. Use the Jake brake going up this exit here. And we're going to be turning left. Oh, so it looks like it's actually right as we get into Los Angeles is going to be our a destination. So yeah, we will for sure be taking a second load out of here. For sure. I didn't realize it was going to be this short of a video. Or this short of a run, per se. Man, 28-foot trailers are everywhere now. Once you start pulling them, everyone's going to be pulling them. We're going to be coming up over here to the charged. We're just going to pretend it's like a military thing, but I know it's not. Let that charger go, I guess. Coming into the city limits of Los Angeles. Haven't actually been on SCS roads in a while. And I'm actually excited to actually be back on them. Kind of going to stick with the SCS default maps for a few episodes. And I'll tell you guys here why in a second. But coming back to the Steam Summer Sale. I believe I have to turn this way. Yep, that's what I thought. Going to turn on the hazards. But yeah, coming back to the Steam Summer Sale. Or the Summer Festival. A lot of the games that are actually available as demos were on my wish list. So it's like that's kind of cool that I can check out the game before I buy it to see if I actually still want to, you know, pick it up and stuff. I've noticed that a lot of the games that I've had on my wish list or on the that I've downloaded for the demos do not work properly. So a lot of them are like becoming black screens when you start them up. A lot of them aren't even starting up. And of course I've like reinstalled them and, you know, restarted my computer and stuff like that, and still nothing. So I'm not quite sure what the deal is with that, but yeah. So see if we got this set up properly. Oh yeah, we'll be alright. We'll be alright. But yeah, so can't really use the mirrors for this one. So yeah, definitely going to be having some content on the channel about that. One of the things I will say though is I ended up having to uninstall a bunch of the games because of the issues that arise with them. So I thought I would have a lot more content for the channel for you guys with the game and stuff, but a lot of the games just aren't functioning properly, so I'm not able to. Unless they do fix it before Monday hits, Monday at 10 a.m. But I'm not quite certain, so unfortunately it's just is the way it is. Let's go ahead and back this trailer up. It does have some really bad mirrors in this truck though. It's super hard to kind of get, you know, the truck to look in the mirrors there. It's kind of like using that Western Star truck we did, that mod. I don't want to, like, you know, back it into anyone or anything like that, so. Kind of weird that we're delivering, like, a 28-footer trailer of car parts to a, like, department store. But we are. Okay, so I'm going to straighten it out, pull it up, and then straighten it out to the right a little bit. There we go. Go and do that, and then we should have a clear backing in. We do. Grab it to the left a little bit. There we go. I can actually see it in my mirror a little bit better. That's good. That is good. Man, these short trailers, especially with this type of truck, since we have 2 steering axles, is a little bit more difficult. I've never actually driven a truck like this before, an American Truck Simulator, with 2 axles that are steering and stuff, so it's a little bit different on me. But it looks like they're good with it there. So we will be 2. So excellent, 28.2 gallons of fuel for $2,758. It ain't much, but it'll do. Let's go ahead and see if we can kind of get in the external here and see what else we got. And we're in Los Angeles. So we can take all this shit, but I'm going to try to stick to something local. Ventilation shaft to Carlsbad, we can do that. Yeah, that'll be something we can do. Go into Plaster and Sons for both of them, so they're just kind of transporting it from one to the other. We can definitely do that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Alright, so we're going to head on out over there. And couple onto the trailer, and I'll meet you guys once again. Alright, so here we are, coupled onto our ventilation shaft, going to Carlsbad, to another Plaster & Sons. Let us go ahead and pull the truck forward just a teeny tiny bit. And let's go ahead and check out the lights and the trailer brakes and all that fun stuff. So let's go ahead and do that now real quick. Trailer brakes on. Okay, so I feel like this truck does not actually have like a trailer brake thing. But it looks like the lights do work and all that. Trailer brakes turn on. But this truck just might not be like integrated with those features for trailer brakes. So that's what I'm assuming. Let us go ahead and get on out of here. Grab our ventilation shaft to Carlsbad. I think this is actually the first time that we've done a two runs in one episode. So that's super exciting. Like I said, I think this is actually the first time. One thing I do want to point out is that there is a Plaster & Sons over here where we're picking up from, of course. And then once we make this right-hand turn, I'll show you guys once we kind of get closer to the interstate here, and I'll show you guys something that's I thought was kind of weird. We're not going to get clearance out of here, are we? Well, maybe after that little Jeep vehicle. So we got a Amazon Fresh truck over here. And of course, after this Jeep, we'll be good to go. Perfecto. Make sure that trailer is all good, which it looks like it's going to be. Cool. One thing though, I never actually like mess around with the seat settings in this game. Like I usually just typically only do the mirrors. I don't really mess around with the seats and everything like that. I don't know. I just never do. It's just something I don't do. I know a lot of other YouTubers that play American Truck Simulator like kind of adjust it to like their height, but I don't know. To me, I just kind of go with what the truck defaults to, and I still think that it kind of looks super good of what it is. But yeah, once we turn around this corner here, we actually have another Plaster & Sons over here. So I'm not quite sure if this is just one of their construction sites or what the deal is. But yeah, it's just weird that there's two Plaster & Sons on the same road, just up the road from each other. So we're heading towards Carlsbad here, towards San Diego. Let's go ahead and make that left-hand turn. Get onto the interstate here. Doing a couple local runs. But yeah, the thing that I was kind of talking about being back in the default SCS states, and for one thing I actually learned about the California merging is that a lot of the on-ramps in California are supposedly true to real life. So I guess if like let's say like this one where there's no yield sign, or like this one, they can automatically like merge and stuff. So of course it's between you and the person on the interstate to kind of like do half responsibility on each other. So it's half on you, half on them, for them to move over for you and for you to merge on to the interstate safely and get up to speed or highway speed quicker or quickly as safely as possible for the most part. But then I also found out that the ones that actually have a yield sign on them, you are technically supposed to yield to everyone on the interstate. So if like let's say you're on the on-ramp and you have a yield sign, you don't yield and you end up getting like hit, the responsibility is going to be on you for not yielding to other vehicles, which I thought was kind of weird. But at the same time, I kind of understand it. I'm more used to like interstates where people move over for you because we don't actually have yield signs getting on our interstates over here in Illinois. But California is a different thing. And for supposedly the reason for them having 55-mile-an-hour speed limits through the state of California for truckers is because I guess there's been a lot of truck accidents, and they're trying to limit the number of truck accidents. So I know like in not in Montana, but like New Mexico and all that, you can go 70 miles an hour. But I guess California is just kind of more playing it on the safe side for the most part. Here we are, Carlsbad, about half a mile. And one of the things I was actually going to mention in this episode is that they have announced an ATS 1.38, which is going to be basically a rework of Las Vegas. So, with that being said, there's going to be a whole lot of new vegetation. They're just kind of going to rework the road system, which is amazing. So anytime you have to kind of go through Vegas, Usually you have to kind of take the side streets, and then of course it's going to take forever with all the lights and the traffic, depending on what time of day you're going through Vegas. So they're going to actually rework Vegas as to where there is an actual highway that you can kind of go on if you're just got to travel through Vegas to get to somewhere or get to another interstate, and you can bypass the entire city, which is cool. Of course, they said they're going to like update some buildings and update the strip and everything, move the Las Vegas sign to the proper location that it is in real life. I'm not quite sure what that means because I didn't realize that it was actually in the wrong spot. And they also said that they're going to rework a lot of the buildings and just stuff like that. So that'd be really cool to see. I feel like once that does come out, we're going to do some like local Vegas runs. So we'll just kind of do some like local stuff in Las Vegas for the most part. I feel like that'd be something super cool to do. Ooh, dude. Okay. Okay. Ooh. I was kind of getting scared for a second. I didn't think we were actually going to stop. So we're taking a right out of here, it looks like. I was kind of getting scared. I didn't think we were going to stop, and I thought we were actually going to hit that truck, but we're good. We are good. So, yeah, once that 1.38 beta comes out, I feel like we're going to do the same thing we're doing now. We'll do kind of like local runs throughout Vegas, and then we'll maybe do another one to kind of see, like, try to get on that highway and whatnot. So, we'll probably stick around Vegas for like 2 episodes once that hits. One of the cool things, though, that is actually a free update, so you don't have to pay for it. It's free, which is nice. But yeah, looks like we're going to take a left. Not quite sure how far we are from our destination, but I'm assuming since we're in Carlsbad, it'll be pretty close. But I hope you guys did enjoy the episode. If you guys did, do let me know down in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys also think of this beautiful truck as well. Plaster & Sons is right here. Cool. So, right here. But yeah, look at this beautiful truck, guys. It's a very nice truck indeed. I'm very happy that it has actually been brought into American Truck Simulator. One thing I did not show off is we do actually have a beacon light as well, which could have been using, but I wasn't. So it looks like they want it back over there. We'll go ahead and bring it back over there. That's just a beauty. It is just a beauty of a truck. Happy to see it in revenue service. For sure. Like I said in the CR England episode, the next time we do an American Truck Simulator, depending on if a new cool truck mod comes out, but we will be using the International 9400i Eagle truck. So it looks like we're going to have to kind of go around a little bit. We got a silo over here that we can take somewhere. Might take that in a run, not as an episode, to kind of make us some cash from making up for only making about $6,000 in this one. Alright. Here we go. Start backing this bad boy up real quick. I can kind of see the drop off in the mirror, so I'm assuming it'll be all good. I know we're kind of missing it right now, but we should be able to steer it back into place. Might have to pull forward a little bit. My only concern is hitting something back there, which doesn't look like we're going to. But yeah, once we kind of turn the truck and get kind of straightened out a little bit, we might have to even it out a little bit, go pull forward to the bricks and stuff like that, and just kind of work around this brickwork that they got going on over here. I'm hoping that's not the case. And I don't want to hit their brickwork either. I don't want to hit anybody else. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull forward just a tad. Kind of over here and just kind of work around these bricks. There we go. So just gotta, oh, did not mean to do that in third person, though. We just kind of have to straighten it out just a tiny bit and then get it to where we gotta get it to go. Like I said, this this dual axle turning is a little bit different, but it looks like they're cool with it there, so we are too. We are too. Set the parking brake and unload it. All right, so we got an excellent. Went 103 miles for $3,501. Not the best jobs, but hey, we made about $6,000 today, which ain't bad at all. Not bad whatsoever. But that is going to go ahead and do it for this one, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure you guys hit the like button, that subscribe button, all that fun stuff. And I'll catch you guys here on the next one. Peace.